Jimenez. I wanted to make this quick little video. A lot of people have always asked me why I choose when it comes to my hi-hats. A lot of people, some people know, a lot of people don't know. I use two bottom cymbals. So for example, when you purchase a pair of hi-hats, you normally get a top cymbal and a bottom, or there are two cymbals, and on the top it says top and then bottom. So the heavier one goes on the bottom, of course, and then the lighter one's on top. Well, I used to use my hi-hats like that for pretty much all my career until one day. Now, when I was playing with Grupo Signo, you play a lot with you're controlling the hi-hat with your foot, right? So controlling it a lot with your foot. So the way I had it was a top cymbal and a bottom cymbal with the hi-hats, right? And it did the job. But for some reason, one day we were doing a gig with Ramon Ayala y Los Bravos del Norte in Austin, Texas. Now, Ramon Ayala's music, how do you say it? Like, I totally respect the genre. I don't really listen too much to the style, but this particular night, I wanted to watch them play. Particularly, I wanted to see Jose Luis Ayala, Güero, may he rest in peace. I wanted to see him perform live, you know? And I mean, I've seen him before, but I never really paid attention to watch him play. Well, this particular night, we're playing in Austin. Well, he used my drum set. Like, he used my toms and stuff, but he had his hi-hat stand, and he had my cymbal stands, but he put his cymbals. Anyways, I sat behind him, like he was on the riser and I was on the ground, but I was literally right behind him watching him play. And the one thing that stood out was the sound of his hi-hats. And I was like, man, the hi-hats sound real nice, real crisp, and they just stuck out. They cut through the music really, really nice for what he was doing. And of course, you know, Jose Luis, that norteño, you know, he's real. Right, you know what I mean? It's real heavy with the hi-hat. So I noticed the sound. I'm like, man, they sound badass. So when they were done with the show, they all got off the stage. I jumped on the stage and I went to the hi-hats to see where they were. And I looked on top, and he uses Paiste cymbals like me. So I was like, I think he was playing Paiste, either the Masters or the 20 series. And I noticed that the top cymbal said bottom. And I was like, what? And then I looked on the bottom, and I noticed that the bottom said bottom. So I'm like, wait a second, he's using two bottoms? So then I was using two sets of hi-hats. You know, I had my regular hi-hats here, and then I had one over here for like if I use double bass and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try something. So I had two regular pairs, top, bottom, top, bottom. So what I did is I brought the bottom from this side over here, put it on top, and then I put the two tops over here. But those were just auxiliary hats, you know, just in case when I do like rock double bass stuff. But my main hi-hats were right here. So I used it at sound, I put them at sound check, and I started chucking them. And these have been my hi-hats of choice ever since. This is 2012. So, Mr. Jose Luis Ayala, up in the sky, thank you so much for the great music that you have given us. I totally totally respect everything you did, and it's because of you. It's because of you that I use two hi-hat bottom cymbals, and I've been using them like that since 2012. So with my new band, I went back to top and bottom because I play more like this, you know, because it's Tejano. But like with when I play with Jaime Dianda or like the Signal stuff or whatever, I use the two bottoms. Or when I play rock, when I was on tour with Coetzel, two bottoms. Everybody asked me about my hi-hats. I'm like, they're two bottoms. And these are the Alpha Metal Edge hi-hats, 14-inch, which are actually discontinued from Paiste. If you find them like on Reverb or eBay or whatever, I suggest you cop a pair. But I've had these cymbals since 2011, and I started using the two bottoms since 2012, and it's been like that ever since. So that's the mystery and reason why I use two hi-hat bottoms.